Everybody, I'm Drew. Welcome back to Drinks and Spades. So today we're making a cocktail from one of the places I just recently visited called Belmont Farms. They're in Culpeper, Virginia. We originally went there because they have a product called Butcher Holler, which was a type of moonshine on a certain recipe from a guy who actually knew Loretta Lynn. So because of that, my wife loves Loretta Lynn. We went there, and when we got there, we realized, oh crap, like it's way more important of a place than I thought it was. They first craft distillery in America, and I didn't realize this either. If you've heard of them, it's probably because they're Virginia Lightning Moonshine from the TV show Moonshiners. So I was walking into way more of a place than I thought than just a local distillery that made a fun product. On their website, they list this recipe called Border Strike. Now, their version is literally take 3 ounces of this and then 6 ounces of Margarita mix. And there you go. There's your drink. Now, I don't really love using pre-made mixes, so I'm going to do a deconstructed version of it to make it more of a cocktail style. But yeah, please follow along with me and we'll see how my deconstructed version tastes. So to start this off, we're actually going to take our glass, we're going to rim it. Now, for a lot of people rimming it, you want to do like a piece of citrus. Do not use water. It crystallizes, makes basically rock salt on the edge of your glass. Citrus keeps it somewhat able to be pliable. Well, usually, again, you take like a lime or lemon around. That works. I actually put together a rimming spray. It's 4 parts agave, 1 part water. I'll just take it, an aerator, take that, just like that. I don't always have a ton of citrus around, so I cut it up. I usually use it for peels, or use it for the juice, so sometimes it's hard to get that piece. I also use super juice for most of the time, so I don't have like fresh citrus available all the time. So that makes it very easy to rim these drinks. So that's all set up. That's good. Close that up. All right, on to the recipe. So first we're gonna get our tin, and you always go from least expensive to most expensive. We're gonna start off with our lime juice, 1 ounce of lime juice. Now, that rule of least expensive to most expensive is really more for novices, but because if you're really good, odds are you're not going to screw it up. But I'm still novice in my eyes, so we're going to go with that. 1 ounce of simple syrup. Try to sweeten it up. Moonshine usually has that kick of corn. I like to even it out. I used an old oil and vinegar, so that way the oil part is simple syrup, the vinegar part is demerara syrup. I'm both available easily. Then 3/4 ounce of dry curacao, or as if I used to say, Curaçao. Gives that nice little orangey, citrusy flavor as well. And then main star of the show, the Belmont Farms Virginia Lightning. So we need 1.5 ounces of the Virginia Lightning. And there we go. I spilled them. So there you go. That's the deconstructed version. So we're going to shake it, put in the glass. We're good to go. To shake, we're going to take big tin over here. 1 cube straight up. Maybe that nice weight to throw it back and forth. Then 1 cube. We're going to take it. We're going to crush it up to make sure we get some good dilution in there. So sometimes right out of the freezer they crack the best, but just do your best. Try to get, again, some small, some medium, and then 1 large. We're gonna shake it up. First, let's move our glass right over here. So about 8 to 10 seconds you want to go with. Make sure you get that good wrist action in there. If you want to throw the ball around, you can also nice snap. And then we are going to double strain. Actually, sorry, let me put my ice cube in first. So I actually bought custom molds. So I have should have let it temper. I have a Drinks and Spades. The Drinks and Spades built-in clear-ish. I think I rushed this one, but clear ice-ish mold. Like this. Excuse claws. Claws. There we go. Look, it's got that edge, and I try not to ruin nice margarita edge. All right, now we will double strain. I'm gonna know the strain, single strain. Okay, there you have it. It's fun for the glasses that I see all the time now. So let's try it out. Straight up great margarita. Now again, margarita is usually made with tequila. And with this being made moonshine, you get that little bit of almost like a raw, if you're a bourbon drinker, you get consider it like a young taste. With this one, you kind of get around the same from being moonshine instead of tequila. So it's great. It actually goes down, I think, a little smoothie, a little sweeter than margarita. But I'm gonna taste. Oh yeah, that is delicious though. Again, this is margarita mix. It's a little sweet. I prefer things a little sweeter. So if you don't like things this sweet, write down just a half ounce of simple syrup. But yeah, so there you have it, the Border Strike Deconstructed. And if you're ever in Culpeper, Virginia, stop in Belmont Farms. As always, if you're looking for drinks, you have them here in spades.